only met me for
5 minutes and we're live.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
We're live now.
Oh, we're live. Oh, we're live.
We're live. Huh?
Oh, yes. The look of surprise on our faces and yours.
That's why I abruptly stopped talking.
If there's anybody watching at all, welcome to Three Old Dudes, the return. Three Old Dudes Part 2. Three Old Dudes Part, or is it Part 4, 5, or 6? There's Star Wars reference.
I'm thinking of the numbering convention that they did with Hot Shots, like Part 2.
So is it part 2.5? There we are. There's Leslie Nielsen. I'm not Leslie Nielsen. There we go. And welcome to our guests. This is a special show for our special guest.
Thank you very much for having me.
The beard, who has brought along its owner. Kanto Kitsune.
Hello, everybody. Nice to see you again. It's been a while. As you can see,
it's a talking beard. Amazing.
Yeah, right.
I keep expecting the thing that happens in The Simpsons when Homer grows a beard. He goes to eat some food, and like this bird just randomly pops out his beard and starts eating his yogurt.
Don't eat my yogurt. It's my yogurt. No, it's really nice because I could keep my Passmo in here, so a nice little cubby for myself.
Yeah, so when you go through the barriers, you just like bow your head to the ticket.
Yeah, just let it roll. Just walk right through. If anybody looks at me, they just cower in fear anyways.
You should growl at them.
And we have one viewer from Australia so far. Hi, Barry.
Like, what's going on?
That could be like a just for last video.
I must
have the
say,
hidden camera on you and growl at people.
Oh god. Life in Tokyo with a beard. Just walk around with a GoPro.
Well, you could hide the GoPro in your beard, so it'd be like
Oh god.
some sort of like 60 minutes expose.
Posey. Hello,
Hey,
Posey. Hey.
Hello, Posey.
How much did you miss? Not a lot. We only just started. We're a bit slow. Three old dudes, slow. And Dean, apologies for Dean. There's some family stuff going on, so he might not be able to make it. We've sent him a link to join, but and also like Japan, he's probably confused, thinking we will start at 11 p.m. Japan Standard Time. But I have made a faux pas and forgot that I was going to get my son from his horse riding, which is why we've started early. There you go.
You forgot he was a dad today.
Yeah, I forgot I was a dad.
Just looking at the stream on YouTube, Robert's not showing up.
No?
No?
No.
Oh. Say something.
I've got the stream open up on the other screen. No, I can see him on a hangout, but I can't see him on the live
Anybody
chat.
in comments? Posey, McCordy Step, Barringer, can you see
my
Robert
camera.
on your screen?
Okay, let me check my settings here.
Oh yes, you're all dark.
Yeah, my camera's off.
Oh.
Oh, damn it. Oh. Oh.
Well, on
I
the
might have to refresh. Yep.
Yeah, refresh. See what happens.
Problem with being a pain in the ass.
we're going to have to unplug Robert and plug him back in again.
Plug him in, plug him in.
Oh, I didn't clean these at all. And of course I threw the cleaner.
Threw the Kleenex away. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's even worse. Not that I need them to see, but still.
Oh, I thought, as in that your icon, your avatar is showing up.
Yeah, and
We can't. YouTube can't take two doses of Three Old Dudes in one weekend.
I just don't want to accidentally stop the broadcast.
It needs the intervening 6 days to detox.
Oh, no problem. I have the link to start it again just in case. I'll hit refresh and see if that works.
Okay, if we all disappear, we know what's happened.
Yep.
Oh no, Robert
Well,
disappeared.
we're still
Oh, he disappeared.
We're still alive.
Oh, we're still around.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is the one where oh, he's back again. I was going to say this
back.
is the one where Kanto Kitsune hijacks the show.
Hello, everybody. All right, let's get this party started.
Yeah, Mom.
Yeah, he's back.
Hopefully the camera is on. Oh, it is on.
We'll see. We'll find out in a second.
About 40.
Cordyceps says that 2.5 yards was very 3OD-ish. Yes, well, they have moved onto our territory on Saturdays, so we're bound to influence them.
There we go.
I think they yesterday's guest took the cake. When I saw him giving us a visual of someone being fisted, I knew. Well, they got
Give him a visual?
Oh. Certain viewers of that show weren't happy.
Yeah. Yes. Poor Emily, she was really angry, wasn't she? That would be Wikipedia, of course.
Oh, was Hickey watching yesterday? All right.
For a while.
Yeah.
Until she got angry.
No, she doesn't get angry when she watches our show. We produce much more vile content.
Oh, I don't know.
No, yesterday, near the end, it was, yeah.
It got pretty wild.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
but
surprised.
I like the thumbnail. The thumbnail's like this. Okay.
Wow.
Well, we had something with thumbs up asses yesterday. I can't remember what it was.
Well, I think, yeah, it was.
Oh, when we
Yeah,
were
That
talking
was
about
you in the restaurant, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, my finger stuck up. The guy who almost cut his thumb off. Right.
how do you cut your finger?
I was cutting the cheese.
He was cutting the cheese.
I just went a little too
You're
far.
not supposed to get your finger in the way when you cut stuff, right?
Well, I grabbed the brick of cheese. I don't open the plastic. I just take a knife and go cut off a hunk, and then I unwrap it. And it was not a sharp knife either. I just went.
Yeah.
I went too far, so that made the cut wide and deep.
That fan is going to get real old real quick. Yes, it's very noisy. That.
I'm sorry. Really hot here.
But it's this noisy.
What's with the fapping sounds?
Somebody in the background just like.
I'm sorry. It's this Victor in that beard. I just can't help myself. It's that luscious beard. I'm weak.
Posey. Have you, are you with a working laptop and webcam and whatnot? Because you could be my stand-in. Because I've got to go in 10 minutes.
Posey's kind of British and stuff, so.
Kind of British. There you are. You're kind of
before.
Oh, I'm envisioning a giant hand coming over from England and slapping you. But in the meantime, I'll just throw the link up in comments. There's the link.
There you go.
It will last, Frederick, until 10 a.m. Eastern, like we originally said.
Which is like, what, midnight Japan time?
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
There we are. It's a beer. I suspect it's a beer.
I had to have a beer. Cheers to you guys.
Oh, it's a proper beer.
It's like one of my favorites.
I'm
Vanilla.
kind of drinking a mojito
Vanilla stout.
without the booze in it.
Yeah,
That
that's
sounds really
Mojito
good.
without the booze in it.
Well, yeah,
You got one of them mojitos?
Pardon? What?
That's mojito. That's the next
Really?
movie. One of those
A
Casamigos.
mojito. Mojito.
Mojito.
A mojito, yes.
It goes well with tacos.
Oh, those tacos, man. They're good shit.
I think you need to start apologizing to Posey now, John.
I am.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let's call it even for all those times she's tried to put on an Australian accent.
Who's throwing
We'll call
up
it
in
even.
comments?
Oh, my brother's in the comments. Yes, there's more than one of us.
See, non-demo guy understands. He knows what's up with those mojitos.
Eric.
You eat one of them
You
quesadillas
still
later.
Is it Posey? Are you going? Let me know if you're going to join, and I shall segue for you.
Yeah. Fox, I still maintain that when I get to Japan, we still have to do that mariachi thing. It should be a
Oh, dude,
scramble.
seriously. I mean, with his beard, it's easy. I could have like 2 guitars playing at the same time.
Just hang it. No, the maracas.
The maracas just leave them like hanging here. I'll just like shake my head.
Yes.
Oh man.
I had very interesting dreams last night. They were
There we
interesting
go.
in that they were not nightmares, so that's nice for a change because there's been too many of those lately. And yes, in one of them, the one that ended about 2 a.m. when I got up to have some more food before I went back to bed.
It was that cheese. You don't have cheese before you go to bed.
I was in this very remote place, and married this spectacularly beautiful woman.
That's called Canada, and she's called Sarah. There we go.
It was quite
covering
different
your
from that.
covering your back here. So it's like-
Oh well, no, it's just a dream. Yes, and then I had the opportunity to see what life was like 25 years in the future. And there's still people pulling strings behind the scenes up then too. So same old thing, except they weren't cars. I was on this like hoverboard thing with like a force field that surrounds you, so you can go, and of course that inertial dampener, so you can go as quick as you want to and stop as quick as you need to.
without falling off your
And the place where I lived, which was forested, was now covered in ice. So, not that I'm saying anything's going to happen like that, but everyone was still there, though. Lots of people.
But
I don't know if they were shiny and happy, but there were lots of them.
I'm
wrinkly
lost.
ones.
What are we talking about?
Yeah, you're lost in Robert's. You're lost in Robert's dream. There we go.
Okay.
There's a question for you. Yep.
Yes.
There we are.
Have you ever been to Tokyo Burlesque? I'm wondering if it's worth the price of admission. No, I honestly cannot. I don't even know what that is.
If I remember
It's a very
right,
it's a young innocent chap, Eric. You know, come on.
I'm very innocent. I'm very innocent here. Worst I've been to
Right.
is that robot restaurant.
Ryan and Dave might have been there. I just
Mikey.
think we remember
Mikey.
him putting up photos.
Mikey.
Yeah, Mr.
Nandimo, ask Ryan and Dave. I think he's been there because I think I've seen a while ago him put up photos on Facebook of him at some sort of burlesque establishment.
Oh, hello. It's a,
Hello.
Hello.
back again. Hello.
Hello, good sir.
I'm so
I
excited.
got sent a link, so I followed it.
All right. Yes.
Yeah, Victor, this is Gabriel,
Gabriel, nice to meet you, sir.
a political scientist from Ottawa, Canada.
Ottawa, yes.
Yeah, Ottawa.
And maybe a third mariachi.
Third
He's-
mariachi?
he's
Do we have a
been-
third mariachi?
I don't know. There's generally like more than two.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's at least 5. So we got like another,
Yeah, but
three
if we
slots
could
to
lock down lock down a guy with the accordion, we'd be set.
Right. Who's we have to pick straws. Who's going to be Steve Martin?
It doesn't have to be the Canadian, by the way.
Why not? It doesn't have to be the Canadian.
Okay. Posey, okay, you're going to stay there with your Belgian beer and your Jello, and and
Jell-O.
watch us from afar. Yes.
Jello and beer.
Jello.
So just out of curiosity,
Jello and beer? That's not bad. I mean, I just had pudding and beer.
so just out of curiosity, how do I get one of these name things at the bottom?
Oh,
Oh, your lower third, old son. Yes.
It's in the Google Hangout box, toolbox thing, majiggy.
yes. I
you need to switch to the old version. Oh, hang on, no, it's the Hangout, so it'll be stuck to the old version.
Yeah.
You want to click on the one that looks like a little briefcase with the tools in it on the left.
It'll be on the left here.
No. Oh, there.
There it is.
Computers
And you
on
want
the
to,
left.
yeah,
I don't have
the little
one.
thing will pop out. You got to move your mouse there, dude, so it pops out.
You got to move your mouth. It helps on this show if you move your mouth.
Mouse.
What is a mouse?
Okay, so
While he's doing that, I shall sing Happy Birthday for Charlie, or my version of Happy Birthday for Charlie. It's Charlie Naosakatsu's birthday today. So,
Hey.
everybody, always look on the bright.
That's not happy
I was
birthday.
expecting that.
Yes, but it's his birthday. He might get depressed. You never know. So
And his
okay.
name's not Brian.
You
Uh,
know.
So the thing that pops out on the left, I got a blue thing and a green thing.
Oh dear, you want a
Okay.
pill for that, son?
the three
I think you need a doctor for
Click
that.
on the 3 dots.
There's no 3
Click on the
dots.
3 dots. It might hurt.
There are no 3 dots.
No?
The 3 dots are not in existence.
I'm going to break the matrix for a second. You got to click on
Whoa.
one of this thing. I know, right?
I have a blue one and a green one.
Oh, so he has the screen share and the chat.
Yes.
And normally there's 3 dots below that.
There are no
Using
3
that.
dots.
Oh,
There
Really?
are 0 3 dots. They do not,
maybe it's a Linux thing.
uh,
Wait, you're not running. Are you running Linux?
I am.
Are you in,
Yeah.
Are you in Chrome?
No, I'm in Firefox.
Talk amongst yourselves, audience. We're just having we're having Hiko Simon issues here.
Daniel runs Linux, and
Derpy Canadian issues. I'm sorry. That was uncalled for.
DSI.
9
Yeah,
years.
so I guess I'm nameless then.
Yeah. So what you can do, Gabriel, is actually if you have it to hand, you can get a magic marker and a piece of cardboard, and just and that would work just as well.
Just draw on like the camera.
God help me.
How's your weekend been so far, Fox? There we go, Mata Gajinka. There we go. You have to
There we go. That's a ticket.
What's the matter, Gadjin? Gadin.
Gajinka.
Gaijinka. It means another foreigner?
Yeah.
Ah.
No, I said matter Gad.
That's
Matter
his
Gadin.
channel name.
Yeah.
Hiko Simon issues, i.e. balding badly.
Well, Mr. Cordyceps, I'm
like
working on
this.
something to do once
I'm
a
balding
retire.
badly.
I'm gonna go get my toque.
Roger.
Yeah, what?
His toque.
Took.
Toque.
Pippin took. His Hobbit. No, the weekend was pretty good. I went filming, helping other YouTubers over the weekend, which is fun.
Oh.
It seems lately that all I do is film for other people on YouTube and never do anything with my own channel.
So they give you the camera and say, "Here, do this." and
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, to be honest, I'm more comfortable with that. I like being behind the camera more and helping out with actually getting the scenes set up and everything like that. Being in front of the camera.
Is it a nice fancy camera, or is it just a regular camcorder, or is it a phone, or what is it?
It's my Canon 5D Mark III that's sitting.
Ah, right. So it's the dog's bollocks then. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or Wavos for you.
It's the good camera. It's the camera when people find out you have it, they suddenly invite you to everything.
I'll have to
Yeah.
get one of those.
They couldn't be asked. Nobody could be asked to invite me to anything. But as soon as they find out I have that, then nah, I'm just kidding. Half.
But you had fun. That is the main thing.
No, yeah, I had fun. I actually enjoyed myself, so it was cool.
That's
Got a little
the
bit of
best thing of the
fun.
weekend. That's the best thing of the weekend. You know, anything for the weekend.
looking
So,
at
yes, I'm
cameras.
going to have fun.
Yeah.
I was looking at cameras today, and seems I can get one of those cameras like Sando no Sekai's got, the A5000 with 2 lenses for about 700.
Nice. I'm actually in the
Yeah,
market
one's
for...
I think
go
one's a
ahead.
16-50mm lens, and then another one's like a 70-something-millimeter lens, like it's a longer one.
Mhm.
Can't remember. I'll have to bring it up. Pretty good deal though.
It's good. My GoPro actually died, which is one of the primary reasons why I kind of stopped YouTubing, because I can't charge it anymore.
Oh.
And the 3D camera is just so... I mean, the 5D Mark III camera is just so freaking heavy that I don't want to be carrying that in front of my face. You know, carrying this like 8-pound camera. Hi guys, it's Kanto Kitsune. What's up? You know.
And then you hear some snap and screaming as it snaps your arm as you're trying to hold it
Dude,
up.
my arm will snap just like that one scene from Over the Top with Sylvester Stallone.
Either that, or you look like Popeye after a few months.
Yeah, I'm welcome to my blog.
It's Kanto Kitsune.
Hey guys, do you like Japan?
I can see him on his. I can see him on his morning commute. Goes to the vending machine, gets his canned coffee, and instead of going, he just goes. Super celery man, go!
The worst thing is that it wouldn't be coffee; it'd be that corn potage shit.
And on that note, I must depart for dad reasons.
But he'll be back.
I shall return. And you all pleased. Okay. See you later, chaps.
All right.
Bye.
Oh man. No, yeah, I should get back to doing the whole YouTube stuff, but I'm just enjoying helping others with filming.
Oh,
Will you,
yes, I will
have to
shoot
say
Eric
that?
a link. Post.
Oh
Very
shit.
quickly. Toot sweet. There we go.
Victor, were you out helping Sam do his army vid, were you?
I helped Sam with a few shots, but I think he's hired some other people to help him out with the rest of it, so I think he should be getting
Yeah.
done with that within the month. I hope so.
Cool.
It should be interesting. If he's able to pull it off, it should be very, very fun.
That's good.
His last Hanami promo video was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that
But
suit picture he was in. He's looking all sharp in that silvery.
Hello.
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 Hello there.
Cracking, guys.
Nandemo guy has joined us.
Just everyone's joining.
Oh. Eric with the best backdrop ever.
That's right.
Yeah, I've got a few things back there these days.
Phew.
I'm just seeing all them games, and I'm getting a little jelly right here.
I had all the systems on the top, but I took it down because I need to add another one because I got a whole other box of games down here that don't fit on that shelf. So.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You know, I think I'm calling off my Japan trip now. I'm going to Colorado instead.
Do you have out of curiosity, just totally random, but do you have
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse capades for the NES?
Where's my M's?
I'm thinking it's on the left side on the second drawer, about 15 in.
What?
Somebody's walking in high definition.
Check the other
I am
boxes.
watching. I know my game.
Wow. I'm impressed.
I know 100% for sure he has Bionic Commando.
Oh yes, yes I do. I was pretty sure I have Mickey Mouse, but which one you're saying is where? Here's Bionic Commando right here.
Bionic Commando's on the right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I may have them arranged differently because I go by a certain list, and so certain things that, like the Adventures of Lolo, put that at the front, even though the label just says Lolo on it. So
Yeah.
there's the
Oh, Eric,
standard,
did you see the? It was on. I was posted up on somewhere, but there's a 3DS coming out that's made to look like a Super Famicom.
Yeah,
It looks like a Famicom. All of the buttons are color coded like the gamepad.
right? Yeah, that thing's freaking awesome looking.
Yeah, when my friend
that
Peter
thing
passed
day
away,
one.
he had one of every system that was released back in those days, and they all worked, including all the add-on bits, and they all went
I remember the chat.
to his
can't
sister's
remember the-
kids. Except
can't
I
remember the-
grabbed the Amiga. I have the Amiga.
Nice.
I can't remember the channel name, but there's this guy had a massive collection of like just about every game for every system, like both Japanese, American, and there was like one game that was worth so much because it was like very limited release or something.
Oh,
They even had the copies of like the bootleg, you know, the people released in NES games that weren't official.
Bible Adventures.
Yeah,
I've got
stuff like
that.
that. Yeah.
I've got that, by the way.
I knew you would.
Here you go, Posey.
When I was a kid, we had an Atari, and the most complex game out there was Pong.
Lemmings.
Lemmings
Yeah.
for Posey.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I went
Dude,
ZX81, VIC-20, Commodore 128, and then there was a pause, and then I got married too young, so I missed the NES, and then I went Super NES, many sleepless nights with that,
Oh yeah.
and then I went PC. and I'm still PC. But I had a PS2, and I have a PS3. I gave the PS2 away. I don't know why. It was $600 when I bought it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have some individual favorites on some of the other game systems, like some Super Nintendo games that I really enjoyed, and some GameCube games and N64 games. But eventually, I'd like to have a full collection of original Nintendo. I started buying it with my buddy back in high school, like in '96, '97.
Ooh.
And so I've got some games. Like, well, let's see, what's an example? Like this game right here. It's called Metal Storm.
Oh, snap.
If you look it up, it's like a $140 game, and that's the price I paid for it.
$95.
$4.95.
Was it like a Goodwill stuff or what?
No, it's from an old game store, but like '96, '97, the Super Nintendo came out, and nobody was interested in Nintendo.
I had this game I bought at a video store that used to rent out video games. It was just a few dollars, and I forgot the name of it. But you could play 1 or 2 players, and there were giant mechs, and you would be like a little man, and you would get into these different mechs, and you could, when you're playing versus, you could choose any one of the different mechs. And my favorite one was like it had tank treads and it had like a mega machine gun and.
Nice.
That game was so much fun.
My favorite mech game from back in the day was Heavy Gear 2. That was great. That was a good game. It was like one of the first few PC games I had.
Now you have a lot of Xbox 360 games because my Xbox had the Red Rings of Death the second time. So it's just sitting there. But Sarah has one that is working.
So Victor, you down to go to Tokyo Burlesque when we might get out there?
I'd be game, yeah, sure. I'm a little innocent, so be gentle.
I've never been there either, but I hear.
Well, we can always get Stephanie.
Right.
Jedi could inform us exactly what's involved because she would know exactly what's going on there.
I'll desensitize Victor. Put on a show for him.
I hear it's a nice alternative to the Robo Cafe. So.
Yeah, you've seen Stephanie in the Rosebuds, right? She posted that picture on Facebook. Wearing those rosebuds.
Oh, Eric, did you ever have...
I have it here. I can show you right now.
Did you ever have a graphic calculator, like one of the Texas Instrument ones?
I never did. I was one of those holdout kids that I didn't... Even though the school told me I had to have one, I was like, yeah, right. Watch this.
It was I had a TI 83 Plus.
Ooh,
and it was like green. It had the clear through green and green. I can remember playing. Someone had put like a port of Super Mario on it. It's freaking great. Wasted so many times in class. Got to the point where the teachers would make you factory reset your calculator before every class.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I never got to that point. They didn't even like programmable scientific calculators, especially because I used to figure out on the fly the program as I was, whatever problem was there, because I never did homework. So on the exam, I would figure out how to do everything with my programmable scientific calculator.
It was cool. They even had like people that even made like OSs for them. Like
remember these?
Oh yeah, I had one of those.
Yeah.
I still have it.
Nice.
I bought this in 1983. It was like when I saw it in the store. Dot matrix calculator. I want
it was
those.
the coolest thing ever.
shit.
Yeah, I used to go down to in the center, and in the store there, and it was always on display. I used to play with it. I want one. I want one. So I started mowing lawns and shoveling snow, and then I had one. Yeah.
When I was a little kid, my mom had one of those mechanical calculating machines. I used to have endless hours of fun with those.
Yeah, since my grandfather was self-employed, they had those. They had lots of adding machines. Some made normal noises, but some made little really weird pops. So I used to sit there for hours and just go nuts with it, and use up rolls of paper. I was easily amused, and I remain so.
That's a sign of someone with a good it's a sign of someone with a good imagination. If you can be easily entertained.
Yes, I remember those. I have a pair myself that I'm working on.
Well,
Oh, we've gone in that direction
for
again,
like
have we?
$50 now. It's great.
Well, I'm
I might-
going in the
I might
direction
pick
of the
one up
kitchen
again.
Good.
because I need another cup of coffee.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's morning time.
Coffee.
Yeah, I had those 2 dreaming sessions, so. And when I went back to bed the second time, because I sweat at night, so I said, my side of the bed's wet, I'm taking yours, Sarah. So I went on her side of the bed, and she tried to sleep beside me, but didn't quite work.
What do you have? You a little sick right now or something?
No,
No?
I'm just, I just have a metabolism that goes nuts,
Hmm.
and
Wondered-
always has, like from a teenager on up. It's a very, very rare night I don't wake up in a cold sweat.
Huh. I wondered if you were sick, because that's usually when I have like the weirdest, most vivid dreams. Plus the sweating in bed thing. So.
No, I wake up soaking wet. I don't know why, but doctor knows as well. Just one of those things. Just one of them. It didn't make it good back in the day, but if you're really into somebody, it didn't matter.
So Mr. Gordy Step has just asked if you wet the bed.
Yeah, I leave a body print on the bed. Literally, it's a body print.
You have to explain to the ladies, of course, not as much anymore, of course, but why you still have to have rubber sheets on the bed, or?
Oh. Yeah, that's why.
Oh, Jesus.
That is why.
Either that, or you just get ridiculous freaky every single night and just play it off as good exercise, I guess.
It is good exercise. It's great aerobic exercise. And, dare I say it? I've said it before, Gabriel, on the show, so no one else will be surprised when I say this. But yeah, all the girls that I brought home to that, when I lived in the basement of the rabbi, my bedroom was right below their kitchen. And it was okay if the girl was a quiet one, but sometimes they were screamers.
We got a screamer!
There was a Portuguese girl, and I flipped her on her stomach and started going at it. Oh, yes! Oh, that's the spot! Yes! Yes! And this was Sunday morning. I mean,
Jesus.
I know they heard it. And they had to listen to an hour of that until I had finished my business. And of course, in that time, she is soaking wet as well. So that was the way.
Nice.
And I just say, damn, I wish I wasn't in such good shape. Now I'm getting boring.
I should have talked about this calculator. I'm going to probably give in the nostalgia and buy another one.
What?
They go for like
Yeah.
$50 on eBay. How can you pass up that?
You can't. That's just it. You can't do it.
That's where they get you by the short and curlies.
Seasoned curlies.
Yeah. For those of us that don't manscape, that still have short and curlies.
Hey, Robert, did you ever explain what you did to your hand?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did. I took a block of cheese, still in the plastic. This is what I usually do, and I just slice off a hunk, and then I unwrap it afterwards. But I was a little too enthusiastic with the slice, and
Take that, cheese.
and I was using a dull knife, but it's just sharp enough to get through the plastic. But it was sharp enough to get through my finger too, with the force I put behind it. I could see fat globules in the valley that I carved out.
Yeah,
of
you
my
know it's good when you can see that.
I was like, shit, now I have to go to the doctor.
That's
Does it hurt?
nasty.
Did you open it up just to see how deep it went?
I did.
Yeah, you
I
have
was looking in there and I was like, fuck.
Like, damn.
Now I need stitches. Fuck.
It's like if you can see the back side of the skin layer, then you know you've gone pretty deep.
Oh yeah, I went beyond that because underneath the skin layer was where they were sticking the needle to put in the freezing. Of course, Sarah wasn't able to watch that, so
Nice.
I started teasing her right there, right there.
I did that
I
with
remember
a
I think it was
I
only,
was making a.
I did that.
Go ahead.
I did that with I was chopping kindling one time, and I got my finger there, and I could lift up a massive, fairly flat, but it was probably like about that thick at the base. It was I went fairly deep. But for some odd reason, I didn't go get stitches.
I was making a custom mount for. I was replacing my battery. I moved my battery to the trunk of my car, and I was putting an oil catch can where the battery used to be. So I was making a custom mount, and I was holding this little piece of steel, it's a little piece of flat steel, and I had drilled a hole and I was cutting it out for a slot, for where a bolt would go, so you could just kind of slide it into place and tighten it down. And so I had a grinder, and I was cutting it, and I must have been off kilter a little bit, and so it caught the cutoff wheel and just put my hand up into it.
Ooh.
Now, in my defense, I was still even wearing some thick leather gloves, but I knew it went through the glove.
Oh.
So yeah, same thing. I took the glove off, and it was right here on the knuckle. So I bent the knuckle, and you could see down into it. I was like,
Yummy.
the worst part of it all, right?
That's nasty.
is I didn't have the engine in my car. The engine was sitting next to my car. I pushed the car halfway out of the garage to give myself some more room, and I had all sorts of stuff around. So you did the old construction fix and wrap some electrical tape around it. Spend the next 30, 40 minutes trying to get everything back into the garage before you drive yourself to the doctor.
Jesus Christ.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, those grinders. My stepfather almost cut off the whole pad of his thumb.
Oh,
Almost. But they were lucky. The doctor said there's like a 75% chance you're going to lose that, but he was able to keep it.
nice.
My supervisor at work, who's also the first aid officer, was telling us where one of the other elderly volunteers, he was probably about 80, was doing work on a carriage and sliced his finger right open on a nail, and essentially degloved his finger. And he's the bloke's kept quiet, and he's the first aid officer. You know, the supervisor's done the thing. You know, got his finger all back together and sent him off to the hospital and stuff. It wasn't there for like 6 months or something to recuperate, and he comes back and says, "Oh, by the way, you did a very good job. Oh, did I mention I was a doctor?"
Oh, wow. Wow.
Jeez.
Yeah. And he said, "Oh, it was a pretty good job that the bloke didn't say this to me at the time because I would have been all nervous and stuff." So.
I knew through my stepfather, orthopedic surgeon, and you know what he did for a hobby? He rebuilt old cars. He had a Rolls Royce in his garage that he did all the metal work himself, and then he had he had a whole bunch. He had a whole bunch of cars, but that was his one they used to take out and drive around. That was huge. You know, the really long hoods that would fold up on both sides. I don't know what year it was. It was pre-World War II, of course. But cancer got him. Cancer gets a lot of people these days.
Yeah, it does. It sure does.
Cancer's a jerk face.
Now, on that note, I need some more antioxidant-filled coffee.
Nice.
Time for the coffee. Seems like you've all had your share.
Victor doesn't have to worry about that. Victor
No,
won't have to worry about that
because
because the cancer would see that beard, and the beard would be like, the cancer would see the beard, and the cancer would be like, "Nah, fuck that shit, I'm out."
You never got a little messed up in basic training there?
Oh, of course I did. But quite a few things happened. So you know those old school metal barrels that you see on video games and TV and shit like that?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
44 gallon drum.
We use those to toss in all the expensed casings in, right?
Right.
So every time we went to go shooting, we have to pick up every single case and toss them back into this metal barrel. Now, we had one that was literally full, and it took 5 guys to carry this thing up, and we had to put it on the back of a truck. So we're going heave-ho, and I'm sitting, basically, the truck is here, and I'm sitting right here. We have 3 guys on top that are lifting it up, 2 guys on the bottom, and then me at the perpendicular part, and I'm lifting with both my hands like this, and they get it up to the top, and then 2 of the guys slip, and the barrel just comes crushing down on my wrist. It cuts through the BDUs that I was wearing and goes right through the wrist and cuts like one of the small minor veins, not one of the bigger ones, but the minor ones. And I'm like, "Get this fucking thing off! Get this thing off!" And like,
Dude.
these guys are stupid because they're just recruits, so they're panicking. Go, what do we do? What do we do? And my drill sergeant just runs over here, just tosses the thing up like a tank, and I'm sitting there with like blood just going skeet, 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 skeet from the nose to the wall. I'm like, I'm doing this on purpose. But like, it eventually healed. You can't really see much of a mark other than like it looks like a wrinkle now.
Right.
But yeah, I went through like basic training, and for like 3 years, everybody thinking that I tried to go across the road instead of
on the tracks.
My mother used to be a strapper at a horse stable, a racing stable. One time she's had somehow the reins had gotten looped around her finger, index, middle finger, and the horse has gotten spooked and reared up, and the finger's just gone.
Ooh.
Oh, dude. That's crazy.
I'm just hanging by a scrap, and she's gone to her boss and said, "Oh, well, this happened," and he's just gone white.
Ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen,
losing the part that got pulled off, but yeah.
and ladies and gentlemen, that was only 1 horsepower.
Wow. Hello, Al.
Clean off.
Hello, Bushido Devil Dog.
Hey, what's up, dog? What's up, Al?
Welcome to the injury edition.
Oh, we should get
He's got a
Dogster.
few, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure he's got some stories.
He's probably got some stories.
Well, I remember something that happened when I was a
And
kid,
tomato. Nice.
which is rare because I don't remember almost anything from when I was a kid. But I do remember the toilet seat falling on my penis when I was a little kid.
Oh.
I remember saying, ah! And then I remember the doctor
should've
examining
said the
said
same
penis
too.
later.
That's
about it. That's all I remember.
Andy
Can you turn your head and cough?
I can remember getting my
Jeez,
head
guys.
stuck in a kitchen chair once my grandfather had come around with the tools and get me head out. That was fun.
It's almost tempted to ask which one.
Yeah.
In a chair. Well,
I don't know. You could have been an ingenious little kid.
Right.
All it takes is one phrase. I wonder.
Yeah. That's very good.
I remember that phrase very well. Like the time I accidentally electrocuted myself with my thumb on one of the prongs, and I plugged the vacuum cleaner in. And I spun around on the floor, and I thought that was fun. I wonder if that will happen again. That's what I did on purpose the second time. And it didn't happen. I was like, okay, I'm not doing that anymore.
Nice.
I remember going out to a friend's farm for drinks, and we had a big bonfire, and we're all, it's about 2 o'clock in the morning. My mate's pissed as a fart. Goes to go, relieve himself. Pisses right on an electric fence. Oh, I've never laughed so hard in my life.
What kind of dance is that you're doing?
It was funny. He said, "Oh," we asked, we were like, "Oh, are you right, man?" Yeah, but it tingles, so he got the nickname Tingles after that.
He was sterile for at least 3 days. At least.
He couldn't walk straight. He couldn't walk right for about an hour after. It was hilarious.
Yeah, his balls are probably high up into his stomach.
Yeah. What's that smell?
It's me.
Damn it.
Smells good, don't it?
Like meatballs. Somebody making meatballs?
Pokemon parody.
I started working on some sculptures again. I'm trying to finish up the Scott Ackerman sculpture.
Nice. Well done.
I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do his ears though, because he's got the he's got them gauged. So I gotta figure out what I want to do.
Yeah, ask him how big he really wants to go, and then balls.
Yeah, just toss in more rings than Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
You should do a Victor, but I don't know if you'll be able to afford the amount of clay it'll take for his beard.
Okay.
Right.
Just use cotton balls. Just make it black.
It'll be an accessory. You can kind of put it on and take it off.
Yeah, right.
With the
Just have
optical
like one of those
sombrero.
old school magnets where you like draw the beard on the dude.
Mix
it all on
your
magnet.
head.
magnetic stand.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yo,
Potato
don't
head.
day. Kind of push it all down. That'd be awesome.
Oh, you know, you said you get like you do in school, like you get the the stocking and you'd put grass seeds in it and you'd cut and it'd grow hair. You could do that
Oh,
for his
yeah,
beard,
yeah.
like have like things that you could grow.
Your beard.
They have to periodically like shave his beard.
Yeah, it'd start going like this though. Because of sunlight.
If you like Cthulhu.
Yeah.
So many tentacles.
I've been shot in the balls like that, Mr. Cordyceps. I used to play professionally, and I've been shot everywhere you could possibly think of. Everywhere.
And that's why I've never played. Not even once. I'm like, okay, I know that hurts, and I've seen the welts from someone that has
Friend of mine
played.
made a mistake. Friend of
I'm
mine
thinking,
made a mistake.
I'm
of
not into that.
playing.
I'm not that much into the game, so. I mean, it's fun to
Friend
shoot
of mine made a
someone,
mistake.
but it's not fun to get shot.
Yeah. It's true.
Friend of mine made a mistake of wearing baggy pants when he played, and he got shot in the freaking scrotum.
Ooh.
We can miss everything. We can hit him in the sack.
Yeah.
Right in the Narnia.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no fun.
Hmm.
Getting shot in the ass crack, that's a close second. That's pretty painful. And then getting shot in the face, in the actual face, is not fun either. Of course, now you don't really get shot in the face anymore because you have to wear a full face mask. But back in the day, back in the 90s, you didn't have to wear a full face mask, and so we used to call them bikini masks. You take the mask and you cut it down so it would cover just under the eyes and just right in front of your mouth. Because the cheeks were soft, and they tend to bounce off your cheeks. So
Not
they,
if a
they
guy.
don't let you do that anymore, though.
I remember just to fuck with people, my brother's friends used to freeze their paintballs before going out to a match.
Oh.
Sons of bitches. They got me with that too.
Yeah.
Bernie Low.
Bernie.
Hey Bernie.
Here's some cotton bacon for y'all.
Cotton bacon.
Cotton bacon.
Yeah,
Oh.
I need to re-wick my RTDA here, my rebuildable tank dripping atomizer. Still has the original cotton in it. And
That
the
was pretty
paper
funny.
production is going down.
I thought it'd be funny, like somehow get hold of those mace balls that the police department's used and just be a jerk and just randomly sprinkle them in people's rounds.
Oh jeez.
So you shoot someone and all you sudden, ah, ah!
Ooh, that's spicy. That's spicy.
Oh. Crap. Never mind me. I'm just burning myself.
Don't spill the bacon.
But if you burn yourself, it's fine, as long as it's on camera.
This thing is freaking hot. Which, of course, it would be.
Did you guys see that video that was kind of making its rounds on Facebook? I don't know. This was probably a few weeks ago, but of that super intricate lightsaber that you could take it apart and it had all the pieces and like a crystal in there that you could take out and all that crazy shit.
What? No, I
You
haven't
guys
seen
haven't
that.
seen that? All right, I'll find a link and I'll drop it in there. It's crazy.
Uh-oh. Where's my tool?
I like watching
There's my
Tested.com, and I think Adam Savage contributes to it, and he made a replica pistol from Blade Runner, like really highly detailed.
Just look
Cool.
up world's best lightsaber ever.
Ever.
I've got the link. Let me post it. I'll post it. But anybody who's interested,
Yes.
it's freaking
Yeah,
ridiculous.
stick it in a hangout, and I can post it so people can go straight to it. And are you a moderator too?
No, I'm sure that I'm not.
I think that yeah, we're only allowed 5 moderators. So actually, this cotton
I'll
was
stick it in and I'll disseminate it.
out it comes. Oh, come on, get out of there. All right.
Ah!
Remember to
Is it
use
in
both
yet? Is it in
hands. Use both hands. Get the leverage in there. It's all about the torque.
Yeah, man. Wait, which side am I playing from? Oh,
What the hell's my comments?
oh, let's see. There's
in the
the
hangout?
coils, dirty, but Clapton coils look like
Nice.
guitar string.
There it is.
Wow,
All right.
that's pretty crazy.
There
And
it
this is a velocity deck. So you can do 4 coils, or you can do vertical coils. You can do a lot of things with this.
Hmm.
And it's out of focus totally. There. Well, it shall remain out of focus.
Nice.
And
Kron
you do have-
says. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
You do have to continue. Hey, Roz. You have to adjust, retighten every once in a while because of all the heat cycles. These little screws loosen themselves.
Hey, Roz.
Ross. Yeah,
Roz.
that video is pretty amazing. And then Kron says, yeah, that there's a necklace that you can put that crystal in as well. That's pretty sweet.
Thank you, Ross. Beard is nice.
Hey, Andy.
Gets in the way of everything though. Trying to eat ramen with a beard is like nightmare. Is a nightmare.
Yes, Andy.
Coming out look like a tentacle monster, like friggin' ramen noodles friggin' hanging out your beard.
Dude, I get like chashu and freaking like seaweed stuck in my beard to eat later.
The flavor saver.
I call it beard jerky.
That would go even better on the train. You could probably clear out a whole section of the car.
Yeah, just be like staring at the G sign in front and be like, "What's up?" Just reach into my beard and grab like a takoyaki or something. Just walk up, sit on his lap, stare deeply in his eyes, and just start eating. What's up?
Oh, you know what you should do next time you go out with Sam, because I reckon Sam would be down with it. Is just do the whole monkey thing. It's like you just start going through your beard and it looks like he's eating stuff out of your beard.
Yeah, green gummies. There you go.
You'll clean out a whole car.
Oh God.
Yeah, and every train station yell, "What's up, my brothers?"
Who wants some gummy bears? Come on, I got some for everybody.
Big boss.
Big bow solid snake.
Now it's time to stuff the cotton. Stuff the
Stuff
cotton.
it in.
Is that what they're calling it these days?
Mm. Well, I guess if it's kind of dirty, that's what they call it.
Yeah.
Well, my mind
I
is
didn't
kind of
do
in
a-
the gutter.
I didn't do a burn to clean off the coils, but
Is there a Urban Dictionary term for stuffing the cotton?
I don't know, but we can make
good
one.
question.
If there is,
That's a good question.
Frederick will find it.
Everyone's joining.
Stuffing-
If there
stuffing
is,
the cotton.
Frederick will find it. You watch, Frederick will comment in the second saying you looked it up.
Yes, well, if nothing else, we do help with Frederick's continuing education on the show.
Yes, the words, the vocabulary. Now
Yeah.
he's got the vocab. And for anybody who doesn't know yet, the Andy-san has combined his channels down to one channel now, right? Oh, I think you're still muted, bro.
You still muted,
Yeah, he had connection issues yesterday coming in the after show. But yeah,
Oh, yeah?
now
Try to
the
set
Andy-
anything up top, Andy. Try to
Yes,
toggle up top.
I know he moved Andy-san and Andy Cade, but he's now the Andy-san. And if he can get his volume working, or if he just wants to type in the chat, I think he's down just to the one channel now. Yeah, he's nodding yes. So.
I mean, the other channels are there, but they will redirect you through the proper channel.
Right.
That sounds like bureaucracy.
No, I'll take my bottle of. Well, I guess I won't call it that. This is unflavored e-liquid. It's only $20 for 250 milliliters.
Hmm.
And yesterday I called it pre-cum because it's clear and there's no little guy swimming in there.
Nice.
And we were talking about cloppers, and that's all they can do.
Oh yeah, that's right.
All right.
Vaping.
There it is.
Ghost.
All right.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, there he is.
Hey.
Wrong mic selected.
There
in
he
the
is.
Yeah, I just had to replug in my mic.
Hey.
So
Yeah.
sometimes it doesn't catch. How y'all doing?
Good.
Hey, Andy.
Well,
I'm just
Better
recottoning
now that
here.
you're here.
yeah. Gotta have my kohi.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kohi doko desu ka?
Speaking of which,
Yeah, I gotta make some. I just decided to get out of bed and come down to join the hangout. So
Yeah.
for all anybody else knows, I'm not wearing pants. I am wearing pants. I'll prove it. I'll prove it. I'm
Oh, there
wearing
we go.
pants.
Yeah,
Actually, not wearing any
recottoned and ready
pants.
to
That's
go.
how I watch 3 Old Dudes every time. Oh man, that should be the catchphrase.
For all you know, we're not wearing pants.
Yeah, and that's how we watch 3 Old Dudes every night.
That's how you stuff the cotton.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, it's a little tight. I have to squeeze some more.
That's what she said.
I need more lube.
Yeah.
Wait. Let me get it soft and see if I can squeeze it in. That'll get me hard. We'll stretch it out.
Hey, they're not able to give a link to it.
Oh, there's
We need
nothing
to-
worse than trying to go in half cocked.
Bushido wants a link to get in.
Oh,
Where
okay.
can you get him on?
Yeah, actually, that link I
Got it.
shared with you, you can certainly share with him.
We
But I will share.
can't have the Andy son without the dogster, right? They're like a
Yeah, the dog and
Two.
squid, man.
Bernie
yeah,
says
I wish
no
2.5
pants for
would
3
do
old
this.
dudes. Should now be a rule.
Oh God.
Oh, come on, get in there.
No pants.
Bitch.
Just
and
force it in.
it's that sentence that Bernie just posted that is now that her 3 Old Dudes corruption of Bernie is now complete.
Well,
What
we did
what
know
innocence she once had is no longer.
That means, Bernie, that you could come on then with your camera when
Good.
you're in your
Oh.
pajamas.
Oh.
Yo.
Hang on, let's go.
Someone sent the dog the link.
I'm trying to find. Oh, that's
Actually,
right.
Andy,
I remember that.
Even you could send the dog the link. Facebook.
I've got dog on Facebook, but
Yeah.
he's in kanji, so I can't type it out.
Oh, well, don't you hate that?
It should be the same.
Yeah, hold on, let me
I can't remember the.
let me send him one. So, let me just go down the friends list here. I can send it to him real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Simon's going to return to a full house. A full house.
Oh, he was jumping back on after he went and picked up the kids.
Alright. There you go, dog. I just sent it to you.
Well, let's see if it doesn't explode. Things were good.
Yeah,
I'm actually
hopefully.
gonna meet up with
Moment
Simon.
of truth.
We actually get into Tokyo like a day after each other. So we're gonna do what we can to meet up.
Oh yeah.
And he's gonna meet up with some folks that I probably won't have time to meet up with. So sculpture delivery
Yeah, man.
will be completed.
Are you going to deliver the sculpture of Tomoko to Tomoko's house?
Yep. Tomoko, Molly, and Mrs. Mullins. And then, assuming I get Scott's finished, I'll deliver that one as well.
Yeah.
That'd be
I'd like to
cool,
deliver them all personally, but I've got my 2 cousins coming out with me, so I've got
dude.
to keep them in mind as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Looking forward to using this in Tokyo, in a bar, where you can still smoke like a man.
Yeah, what's the vaping scene like in Japan? Is it catching on?
It's catching on for the most part, yeah. Every now and then you'll see a bunch of people walking around. It's not really so much public as you'll see people usually in bars.
Right.
And there are actually quite a few pop-up shops as well for it as well. So it's catching on very well.
Yeah. I know it was catching on in Yokosuka when I left, but that might have been because of the American population, so I don't know.
America.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember the first
used to
time I
hear.
went. I remember the first time I went, and in the airport they had these little roomed-off, glassed-off sections just for smoking, and the whole room was full of smoke, and you could see some shadowy figures walking around.
Yeah.
They have those at random train stations, yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Don't they have those machines in the middle that like suck that draw air through it and not clear out the air.
Yeah,
Some
those are the
places.
best. Like, whenever you're gassy, it's the best to just like walk in there, just let it rip, and just walk back out. Like, hey man, I'm just doing what you do, all right?
Yeah.
Except for I had Taco Bell.
Oh, speaking of
Man.
which, where's that Carl's Jr. at now?
And Carl's Jr. is in Akihabara.
Akihabara.
And I would not recommend it because
I hear it's
we're
going
saying
nuts.
it's a 3-hour line.
Ugh.
I'll
Carl's
bring
Jr.
my own. I'll bring my own and sell them.
Yeah.
But isn't waiting in line like a national pastime in Japan?
It is, but not for me.
Yeah, fuck that shit. I remember when the Taco Bell first came out to Shibuya, and even like a couple weeks after it came out, because I wanted to do a video, because I was a jerk-off J vlogger back then. So I was like, yeah, I'll do the video in Japan about Taco Bell. And it's like, it's still like a 3-hour line.
That's crazy.
And like I just yelled, "Fuck that!" Because how it was broke off. Like there was people lined up against the wall next to the Taco Bell, and then I didn't see anybody else. So I'm thinking like, it's a decently sized line. Okay, wait a little bit. So I go behind those guys, and then some lady speaking English is like, "Oh, sir, actually the line's over that way," and it's like on the other side of Hachiko Crossing. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Fuck this! I'm going to Yokosuka get some Taco Bell." I have to wait in line for 3 damn hours.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, and I can. They have. Have you used that Taco Bell tool where if you send a text to them to this number with how much money you have, they'll send a text back with what you can buy with that money.
Oh, that's tight, dude. I never heard about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like three tacos goes for like 2 kids.
Yeah.
There's a Taco Bell / KFC near me, and I do visit once in a while. The first time I visited after a long time, I said, "Oh wow, it must have been well cooked because there were no consequences." So I went again. Well, that was not a good idea.
That was a mistake.
Oh man.
But it sure
So does
tastes
anyone
good
know
going
if
in.
there's a Tim Hortons in Japan yet?
Oh,
Say that again.
What's that?
I said, does anyone know if there's a Tim Hortons in Japan yet?
oh no.
I don't think so.
no.
They've got
Mr. Donut rules Japan.
Yeah, that and for coffee they got Starbucks and Tully's.
Yeah, Tully's is big out there too.
Yeah.
Which actually I think I prefer. I wish we had Tully's here in Colorado.
Yeah, same in Michigan too. I mean, I got like a Tim Hortons literally right across the street, and that's okay. But
Did you roll up the rim?
Well, I mean, you're in Michigan. It doesn't mean the same thing there as it does here.
Well, I'm basically in southern Canada, so it's the same thing, right?
Yeah, they only give away 2 Honda
Latino
Civics
potato, eh?
with rolling up the rim in the States, but they're up in Canada. But I haven't won one
Yeah,
yet,
we're way cheaper up here.
and I rolled up that rim. I roll up that rim every day. I've only won a free coffee so far.
Shit,
Nice.
I haven't even won
Hey,
that.
the dogster's muted.
The dog surfed in the house.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
We
we
can
can
hear
hear you
you.
now.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey folks, here's Bushido Devil Dog, who has joined in the after show. I don't believe he's been on the live version.
Oh.
Yeah, Andy and Bushido used to do a show.
Dog and Squid Show, baby.
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, I watched your video before, Dog. It was good. I liked it.
Cool.
That was funny that Victor did a scope, and then you started doing a scope right after.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
I had-
Shut
I had
off.
Yeah, that
The YouTube.
Sam singing and making all the girls moist was quite entertaining.
Yeah. He does
Loins
that.
in the loins.
Yeah, buddy.
That is loud as hell, sir.
I know.
Yeah, and if I didn't have to drive to my mother's after this, I would either have a beer or a glass of wine, or both.
Yeah.
Is Sarah able to drive in Canada yet?
Oh yeah, she can, but no, not that car.
Yeah.
Just because, well, she has driven it, and yeah, there was a boo-boo.
Oh.
when she parked, it was a little wider at the back than she realized because the Maxima kind of, the fenders kind of go out.
Oh yeah. I get you.
And yeah, I have to get that fixed still.
Yeah. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go make another cup of coffee.
Plus, just my own experience with the car because of the CVT. She has a CRV. She has to push the pedal down rather far. If you do that with the Maxima, you can get different results each time you do it. And there's a little bit of torque steer. You know, people are complaining about that. They should have driven a Dodge Shadow Turbo in the 80s. That was torque steer.
An open diff.
Yeah, I never drove one with the unequal length half shafts. I heard those, whether you had it pointed straight or not, you went into the ditch.
My friend's got like a late 80s Nissan or early 90s Nissan Pulsar, and that thing torque steers like a mofo.
Yeah, they all did. When the turbos kick in, it's like, hold on tight.
Yeah.
But it was fun. Now, I did put my car in the ditch once, but that was because a tractor trailer suddenly turned in front of me.
Nice.
Into it. I didn't expect it because there was no entry on that laneway. And it's coming up the inside, and all of a sudden this cab is in front of me. Shit. And I was on the loose.
It has a fairly good turning circle, so you could sit on one side of the road, rev it, drop the clutch, and it would freaking turn around and be on the other side of the street, and you wouldn't even have to touch the wheel.
Yeah, when my Panhard rod snapped off my beam axle on the back of my Dodge Shadow, I could do that too. I drove for about 10,000 kilometers like that. The back end would be a little wiggly at times. It was so nice when I got it welded back on. Why didn't I do this earlier?
Yeah, I've been looking at that Lexus GSF. That thing, it looks pretty mean.
It certainly does.
If I was richer, I would.
Yeah, but that 60 miles per gallon that you get is quite nice.
That's like 42, but it's still nice.
Well, I get 30. That's what I can get on my Maxima, 30.
What was a Lexus JXF?
The GSF? Yeah, it's
GSF.
Yeah, it's basically the it's their most powerful production car right now. Yeah, it's pretty sick, and it's a 4-door. It's kind of cool.
Hmm.
I don't know how
I know. Let's Google it nude. Lexus GSF nude.
I was watching some random videos. I don't know how I managed to wind up. I think it was a Toyota Crown, like the latest ones. It looked pretty cool.
Oh, wow.
The
actual car came up. I don't think there's any
Crown,
I see those all the time at Kitsune second near my work because all the government officials writing in style and I'm on my tax dollars.
Oop, you broke up towards the end. I heard the government officials writing in style, and then it kind of...
Yeah, I said because I see them writing in style on our yen money we pay. So.
All right, I'm back.
Hey, there it is.
There you go.
Whoa,
GSF.
that's nice.
A lovely blue color.
Nice.
It's a nice pretty blue. Looks better in black, but looks even better in the gray color. Nebula gray.
That makes you look... That makes me moist.
Yes.
What'd you think of the dog show there, the Dog and Squid show, Andy?
What's up?
What'd you think of the Dog and Squid show? Finally got that video up.
Oh yeah, that was awesome, dude.
I cracked myself up. I watched it and saw a couple things, cracking myself up. We got that guy playing Let It Be, and I laughed when I was editing the video. I was like, let it be, yeah, let it be in focus, because my camera is kind of crap.
Yeah. Like, I had completely forgotten that you recorded video while we were haunch crawling.
Good stuff, yeah, I don't know why, I just kind of set it aside and kind of forgot about it. I'm like, oh yeah, I need to get that up, so.
Story of my life, man. I've been busy with moving my channel over and getting all 900 some odd videos from my old channel to my quote-unquote new channel. It's actually my secondary channel, but...
Is there like a fast process within YouTube to do that, or do you have to pull them all down and re-upload them?
I pretty much have to re-upload them. I've unlisted all of them from my Andy-san channel for now, so that way, if anybody has like embedded them or something like that, you can still watch them, but they won't come up in search results or anything like that. If you go to my YouTube page, you won't see them.
Right.
Yes, Frederick, moist is today's 3LD word.
Moist.
Yeah, boy.
And by the way, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that word. Absolutely nothing wrong. I know a lot of people hate that word. Sorry about that. There's nothing wrong with it.
Moist. Makes me moist.
What is a word that describes something between dry and damp? Right? Damp is a little bit more, it's like extra moist, right? Moist is a perfectly normal word.
Yes, and when Daniel of Wasabi Cars posts a certain picture, I think the front end of that car makes me moist, and I always do that on Google Plus because it gets a few laughs.
Damn, that JSF pack's about 470 horsepower. Damn.
Andy, I just subbed to you.
What's up?
I just subbed to you.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Ooh.
Now, one word I have a problem with is belly. I hate that word, unless you're talking about jelly bellies. It's called a stomach. You can get away with tummy also, I suppose.
Nah, but tummy is usually kind of for like fat people.
No, you got big tummy sticks.
No, man, yeah.
I always associate tummies with like fatness, like a gut. It's like a cute version of gut, basically.
Like a gut light.
Gut light.
Gut light.
Yeah, there you go. Gut light.
Just got a tummy.
Eric, just looking at that JSF in this, what they call Sonic Silver, it looks damn good.
Look at it in Nebula Gray. So Sonic Silver is pretty good, but if you want something a little darker, something gunmetal-ish, look up Nebula Gray.
I don't think we get Nebula Gray here. We've got Mercury Gray.
Yeah, it's just a color. Mercury Gray, you said? I haven't even seen that.
Ooh. Damn, that looks fine as hell. I'm looking on the Australian Lexus site, so you might have different color options in the US.
Oh, it's a similar. No, it's a very similar color. I think the Nebula might be a little bit darker, but I'm just, of course, going off of pictures.
And we have a public service announcement. For those of you with Twitter, if you have a positive meme or saying that you'd like shared to 300,000, retweeted to 300,000 people, add the hashtag capital T Think, capital BIG, capital S Sunday, capital W with capital M Marsha. Think Big Sunday with Marsha. With that hashtag, it will get retweeted to 300,000 people. That's the end of the public service announcement.
Let's get crazy and calculate finance.
Oh God.
And cry.
Yeah,
it's not a cheap car by any means.
Since there's no Lexus dealer in my area.
Screen share that for y'all. See if that comes up.
Let's do a 4D wagon. Let's do what's the enhancement packs? Ooh, let's do enhancement pack 1.
Actually,
that's where that is.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. That's it, Bernie.
Okay.
Yeah, and 396,000 tweets. So followers 314K. So
Good
yeah,
lordy,
I tried it. I tried it the other week and got retweeted and then got a new follower out of that. Just one, but that's enough.
There is another tweeter that goes by the name Pondacow or something like that. But yeah, if you just mention his name, he'll retweet you automatically to his 200,000 follers.
What?
Nice.
Damn.
Yeah, instant retweet. It's run by a bot. Let's see if I can find the bastard.
Well then.
I think I'm gonna do that now. Let's see.
Yeah.
Real simple.
Just type in stuffing the cotton moist.
Stuffing the moist cotton.
Stuffing the moist cotton.
There's so many panda cows.
This guy.
Which guy?
They're copycat tweeters.
And I'm tweeting there. And my tweet was, just start. That's it. Just start. And there you go.
Oh, that's rude. They don't have prices for me.
Here in the States, they start base at about 84,000.
Found him. Here we go. I'll send it into the chat. Where's the chat? There's the chat. This guy right here.
It's Japan travel.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
If you just mention him in a tweet, he'll immediately retweet it.
And I'm following him too. And
Already got
Yeah, where's it?
Ponda Cow. I was wondering what the spelling of that was. I was thinking like PAWNTDEKCOW, like Ponda Cow.
Pondeko.
yeah, Frederick, that's an interesting idea. But if they actually looked into it, I might not appreciate it. I'm gonna get myself blocked.
Oh, okay. I was looking at Panda Cow. I'm like, what the fuck?
A panda cow.
It's Twitter, man. I don't question anything anymore. Save that for a rainy day. It's like 108 followers? 1,000 followers?
It's funny because I had just earlier in the thread mentioned Pone to Ring when we were talking about donuts.
Pone to Ring.
Those things are freaking ridiculous. Have you had those? I know Nick has had them. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they're delicious. They just came out with ones that are like, kind of like the consistency of like a marshmallow. They're just like really delicious.
Yeah, those things are crazy. Mr. Donut. We used to actually have one Mr. Donut here in Colorado about, it's probably about 7 or 8 years ago. It closed down.
Yeah, I used to
Damn
love.
shit.
I used to love the French coolers from Mr. Donut.
Dude, French cooler's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I remember when I worked for a moving company in high school. What the hell is that white thing? Oh, it's cotton. Okay, it's cotton. Yeah, I used to go. We used to stop there at like 6:30 in the morning on our way to our first move. I used to grab 6 French coolers and a coffee, and I was good to go for about 45 minutes, and then I crashed. It was a nice ride.
Man, I'd always get, jeez. It's been a while since I've been to Mr. Donut, because I usually go to Vue de France. That was usually my jam.
Hey,
a lot of
Steve.
people talk up the what are they, the Angel Cream Donut or something like that. They're all right. I don't find the allure, but I know a lot of people like them.
Well, we have chocolate and caramel donuts currently at Tim Hortons.
Oh my god, I'm cool.
Nice.
And they have like, crunchy toffee bits on top, and it's filled with caramel cream. Those
They're
are
really
good.
good.
And they have the same chocolate caramel muffins, but I prefer the donuts. They're not as messy to eat while you're driving the train. Oop, did I say it?
That's true. That's true. Although that is one thing I miss about Japan, because they would always put in like extra packaging and wrapping and stuff like that. So I would use the extra wrapping to so my hands don't actually touch it.
Right.
Like for burgers and stuff like that. Without the little burger sleeve. In America it's like, all right, burger on a plate, eat it, fat ass. You like that shit. But in Japan, it's like all carefully orchestrated. It's like, okay, here's the burger, carefully put together, like as close to the menu as possible. And you get your little burger sleeve and the napkins that don't work. But hey, they can't all be winners.
It's not like that here. I got a burger and got home and it looked like it had exploded inside the packaging. It was just everywhere.
How about that 10-patty burger that Eric Surf 6 ate?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Dude, that was...
Man.
Oh, like heaven, man.
You know that YouTuber?
Welcome back, sir.
She's called Yuka Kinoshita, and she does eats big meals. I think she ate 5 of those 10-patty burgers in one sitting.
Fuck, dude. You can't even eat one.
That's
a
lot of meat.
Yeah, we had a few friends join us while you were gone, Simon.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Just a little.
Kind of randomly happened.
Yeah, just the tip, just the tip.
A small gathering.
Just the tip.
Hey.
Let's give it a try.
Yeah.
And we still have like 10 watching or something, don't we?
Yeah.
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 Amazing.
7 of which is us.
Yeah, this is actually it doesn't count you when you're in hangout.
Yeah.
Just a tip.
Just the tip.
Is Hiko not having a show tonight? Oh, somebody
No,
explained
he's
to him
not.
that. I know that. He's on the plane.
Yeah, we would never run
Yeah,
over
he did a
Hiko.
Periscope earlier. He was getting ready to jump on the plane. So.
Oh, I must not be following him in Periscope.
where's he
I got
headed?
no notice.
Where's he going?
Malaysia.
No idea.
Malaysia.
And he was most concerned about blowing his diet there because of all the delicious food.
Oh, I
He's
did
going to
see
be
that
eating.
on Facebook. I did see that.
Yeah. Out there.
So here we are. We're just hanging out.
Shameless plug for me, speaking of Periscope, on Monday after my dentist appointment, if I can still freaking speak after it's done, I will be doing a Periscope as I walk back from Shinjuku, kind of showing around my old neighborhood, also near the Aikido Hombu Dojo, which I'm going to get into.
What?
Sorry, was I too fast there?
I guess they don't give you a Percocet after things of that nature in Japan, eh?
Nah, they give you a children's Tylenol and wish you the best of luck.
Yeah, it depends on the dentist. I go to her because I don't leave the place with a boot print on my forehead, so that's a good sign.
I've been to a dentist one time in Japan, and I was extremely impressed. I had a filling that had come out, and it had been out for years before I went there. And my wife said, "Okay, let's just see if they'll do it for you." All right, whatever. And so they like grinded away everything, no Novocaine or anything, didn't feel any pain, and gave me a new crown, or not a new crown, a new filling and everything. And it was like $30 with no insurance.
$30.
Yeah, I was like, holy
no
crap.
insurance.
With no insurance at all.
Damn, that's
Damn.
tight.
I guess it's the painkillers that really tack on the price.
I guess so.
Yeah, because the dentist I went to, the last time I went, it was only like 2,000 yen, but this time she started really grinding into some cavities that I've been able to feel with my tongue.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they're pretty damn deep.
Gotta feel them with your tongue.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Grind it
I
in.
got back to 5 minutes, and it's like, nah, it's starting to hurt too bad. You gotta give me some painkillers. So it was like 4,000 yen and jumped up the price. So.
Yeah.
It's still way cheaper than America.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like, you go to the dentist, you're out your house, man.
Yeah.
Gotta sell the car, sell the dog, sell the wife.
And whatever you do, don't cough in the dentist's face.
Yeah,
That's your firstborn right gone right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can show you $1,200 right here. Hello, konnichiwa.
Ooh, lovely.
Nice. Yeah, there's nothing quite like the medical experiences out here.
Oh, hi Stu. Hi Al. Sorry, I was my comments hadn't refreshed. So I had to refresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a casual Sunday show. Hello, Mark. How you doing?
Not the live stream. Yes. Just pure luck, Mark. Just pure luck.
Yeah, Simon, when you said you're doing a show, I was like, Sunday? What? I would have watched yesterday's show, but I played hockey.
Sunday.
Dude, I was
Sunday.
Sunday.
I've been on here for quite some time. It's good to be back, gents.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I usually come in for the live show, or the after show, I mean. It's been a while since I've been on the live show.
This is kind of the after show, except it's still live.
Yeah.
Hello, YouTube.
Yeah, we're all friends here.
Still after yesterday's show.
Yes, friends and family, expanded family.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Hmm.
Yes, welcome to our
Wow, that
family,
went silent.
Gabriel. Welcome.
Excellent.
Yes, and
You can't escape now.
still think you're going to pop into Toronto in March? Well, this is March now.
Yeah. So, March, yeah, no.
No, Gabriel was talking about popping.
Oh,
in.
Gabriel.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Toronto. I'm gonna come to Toronto sometime in March or April.
Okay.
I got a crap ton of papers to write and crap.
Yeah, next Saturday I'm going to the rock
This is
pile.
my reading material.
Ooh.
Dang.
Mud stomach.
Administration theory.
That does not make me moist.
That doesn't make me moist either.
That makes me quite dry.
It's the most awfully written book in existence. God damn it.
Speaking of Canada, has anybody heard from Raina lately?
I think she
shared-
probably.
She was on Facebook. I think
And
she shared
Instagram.
a memory yesterday.
Yeah.
That was
But yeah, she's I think
she's busy being mama.
yeah, just busy being mama. And
I hope she's
doing the
enjoying
online
it.
teaching thing for a while. I don't know if that's still going on.
Dang.
That begs competition.
I'll give that a 6 out of 10. Dog.
Whoa.
oh, that we've been reduced to this on the show.
Yeah.
All right, I'm getting
I
busy
wasn't
now.
throwing down the gauntlet. That was just me making room.
Yeah, breathing through your stomach does not supply oxygen to your lungs. FYI.
3 old burps. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
The old burps. Indeed.
3 old burps. Wow.
Yeah.
Pretty old.
I think it's
The name of the show.
I just killed my Sonata Gundan, not Gundam. Gundan beer.
Down. Oh.
Very
Yeah,
semi-Irish, in keeping with the theme of my channel. So now it's time to go to the old standby, the whiskey in the background. So hold on.
Was it a lager?
The world may never know.
I'll tell you, so me and my friends were talking about Japanese beers the other day, and they sure do love their lagers.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, so the light beer. Yeah.
Yeah. You're hard pressed to find anything other than a lager that's made in Japan. It's like
Yeah.
lagers and sake and other hard alcohols, hard liquor.
That's about it. There,
Yeah, they got some really nice
Kieran did
stouts
come
out
out with like a limited edition stout, but it was just kind of eh.
Yeah.
I'm sure like stoutaholics will be like, that tasted like warm dog piss mixed with coffee grounds.
You can get Belgian beer over there.
Yeah,
You can, but
well,
it's Belgian. It's not Japanese. It's not a Japanese-made Belgian.
Ah.
you can get what's it called? The friggin' Sapporo makes it. It's called like White Belge or some shit like that.
White
is-
bilge. White bilge.
White bulge.
Yeah.
I have one of those on occasion.
The great
Have a
white.
white,
One.
have a white bulge, please.
The Great White
Hell, I'm
Belge.
looking at.
I'm now thinking of Hogarden for some reason.
Yeah.
No, that's white Belgian
Hogarden's
beer.
pretty good.
Hogarden. Hogarden.
Hogarden. I like the
Hogarden.
I was
Hogarden.
going
Hogarden.
Going with my hose.
Yeah. From the garden, freshly picked.
Ah, Frederick. Thank you for the definition. An extreme gaseous oral eruption.
Yeah.
Towel clock. That's,
Is that with or without
Belgian.
bits?
Oh, bits are bonus. Bonus bits.
All the way
Oh, yeah.
down.
There we go. That's a winner.
All the way down.
That's a crowd pleaser.
Is
Yes,
Posey
it-
still there, or did Posey sort of decided it was enough?
I think she was still angry at being called kind of British.
Kind of British.
British light.
Wow.
Oh wait, where are those Google effects?
Google what? Google hats? Google glasses? No?
Oh, no.
Posey
Google
now is 10.
effects. Use that.
Posey
Sure.
Posey now is 10% reconstituted British.
Well.
So you gonna give us a teaser for next week's show, or is next week's show decided?
Oh, next week's show is decided.
Oh yeah.
And
It'll be pretty much like this one.
remember a few weeks ago I shared a link to Graham Young's channel. He had this trance synth experiment.
There's a big look of, a blank look in everybody's face.
I'll look it up.
The fuck?
All the famous people that we have on the show.
It's a sound engineer.
Yeah.
A sound engineer, and he originally thought we were looking for a comedian to come on the show. He goes, well, I'm not really a comedian. As a matter of fact, I'm more like Mr. Spock than anything else. But then he watched the show and realized, oh, it's just a chat show.
Yeah, it's just regular old people talking about all sorts of crap.
He went yesterday to buy a camera, so he will be on. It was his birthday last Saturday.
Nice.
Oh, here it is. It's Transcend Experience.
Aussie78 may be on the show towards the end of the month. It depends on Mully. If Mully's sort of fine and well and everything, because he'll only come on if Mully holds his hand.
You call so peeps, it's us.
There's a link in chat to this video, which some of you may remember. I'll put it in our chat too.
Okay.
Yeah, because he used the VIC-20 along with everything else. I was like, ooh, VIC-20, cool.
Huh.
And actually, Sarah, who's right into this music, quite enjoyed it. Because it starts off slow, but then it gets going, and it's quite nice. Yeah, Lucas liked it too.
Trance is pretty good.
So this will be our next. This is the next week's guest right here, Bram Young.
Is it like a progressive trance or what?
Well, I guess
it seems more like throwback trance.
Yeah, it builds up, so you could say it's sort of progressive in that more elements are gradually added as it moves along.
Right.
I shall have to investigate.
Yes, Dean has listened already. I know that.
I find its lack of sounding like Leonard Skinner somewhat disturbing. But that's just
it is an experiment, after all.
Play some Skinner, bro.
Yeah.
So this would be the man behind the scenes at an event.
The man behind the man.
Yes.
Behind the man.
Yes, he
Hope you
turned
like
41
Biting
last
Pillows.
Saturday.
He's a youngster. There you go.
If you watch, he has two channels. One of which he does covers. He does music covers, song covers. One of which someone was dressed as a giant banana.
Nice.
And there was a table, and it was filled with empty bottles, which once contained alcohol, which presumably was very recently, all of them contained alcohol, but yet they were all empty.
Speaking of pseudo music, another thing that's been making the rounds on Facebook lately is that guy. It's got to be. He's on some talent show
Marbles?
somewhere. Oh no, the marbles thing is cool. I actually watched the building of that. But this other one is this guy that's doing this. I don't even know what you call it. Like mood music. He's like doing whistling like birds and all that shit.
Oh, is that the guy from like the '80s TV show? And he's just like, just going crazy?
No, this is something that's recent, like on the X Factor or something like that. I don't know what it was, but
Dang, that's crazy, dude.
like going all over the place.
Man
I'm
down.
less than impressed. I don't know. Didn't catch me like it's catching everybody else, I guess.
Yeah. I quit Facebook this past week, actually.
I'm almost there. There's enough political stuff going on that I'm just tired of it.
Yeah.
I just unfollowed everybody.
I'll come back after November.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I might come back eventually, but right now I'm just like, the only reason I still have my profile
There you
page
go.
up is to work on my Andy Son Facebook fan page.
Right?
Yeah.
This guy has a mullet that does not quit.
Oh yeah, he sure does.
He does not quit.
Show guy.
It could be a band name.
He gets into it.
Yeah, I'll put up the volume.
Pump up the volume. Pump up the volume.
Is that Rick Rude?
Oh no.
I mean, his face just looks like he's constipated.
It's gotta be fake, right?
It's real.
Look at that kid.
Graham Young.
Wrestling?
That one little kid in the back, he's like,
Okay, we're gonna have to share this on Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh,
oh my god, dude.
fucking 80s, man. What the hell?
Oh, I like the comment. Everybody killed themselves after this video was taken at the showing.
Man, this video could be any more 80s if it tried.
Oh my god. I just love everybody's reaction to this. I mean, the whistling is okay, but like everybody's just like,
Alright guys, well I'm about to sign off, but I'll leave you guys with a follow-up video.
All right.
Alright.
Mashup, but just look up Techno Family.
Take care.
Okay.
Although I've just got back, I have to sign off too.
Oh dear.
I didn't make it back in the end.
I tell you what, though, we can go into the after show because we have been on for over an hour and a half.
I thought you already
Thank you
were.
for bearing with his audience.
Yes, and I will post the link for the remaining couple of spaces.
And thank you, audience, for joining the show.
yeah.
Literally.
Babbling, listening.
See you guys. See you next week.
It's fine.
Bye.
Bye.